29-17 is our score at halftime. The Oregon offense and special teams doing, I think, what we thought, Anthony, by scoring 29 points. You certainly can't argue with that. The biggest one there is South Carolina just about to close out Alabama 35-21. And so if Oregon can win today, you would think they would move into that second spot. Ohio State stands to be the #1 team in the country after today if they can watch South Carolina beat Alabama. And Michael James Heisman hopes taking a little bit of a bump after 3 touchdowns here in the first half. That's our by-March scoreboard. We are here at the break and happen to be joined by Oregon Athletic Director Rob Mullins. Rob, after you've been on the job now for more than just a few weeks, and it's been exciting and fun, and all of a sudden you got the #3 ranked football team in the country. It's pretty exciting, isn't it?
It's very exciting. What Chip and the team have done thus far is got everybody paying attention, and that's fun for all of us.
Well, I know I bugged you a lot this week. You did a great job at the conference level with Larry Scott and Dwayne Lindbergh to get this game on TV, so congratulations. All the credit goes to you, Rob, for doing that great work.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you bird dogging it, and the conference staff, Larry, Dwayne, and our partners at Fox were kind enough to let us get this game on for all the fans who wanted to see the #3 team in the country.
You know, when you look at this game, I mean, Washington State is hitting hard, and when underdogs get a little bit of enthusiasm, a little bit of excitement, they can play better football, and they have today.
Absolutely. Washington State came ready to play. Their fans are fired up. I was talking to some of their fans. This is the loudest the stadium's been in a few years, according to them, so they're ready for the #3 team in the country.
Seeing the Ducks come out here today, there's been a lot of news going around, and I think the biggest thing is securing Chip Kelly for the long term at Oregon. As one of your first big moves at Oregon, how does it get any better than that, keeping Chip Kelly around?
Well, that was very important. That was a priority. He's a great football coach. He has tremendous values that fit at the University of Oregon, and we're glad to lock him up for a long term.
First year into the Rose Bowl, second year ranked #3, could move to #2 with a win today, and certainly it's lucrative, but if Oregon wants to compete on the national stage, this is what you do, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a top 10 football program, and we want it to be a top 10 and keep climbing, and you got to compete in that marketplace, and we're excited to have one of the best coaches in college football.
There are a lot of great, exciting things happening on campus, and not only the football program and where they are, but also the opening of the new arena. They're already to the landscaping. That means they're almost done, Rob, and spectacular what the arena looks like. I know you've been in there as well, and fans are really going to love this new Matthew Knight Arena.
They're absolutely going to love it. It's going to remind them of some of the great traditions of Mac Court, but it's also going to bring all the modern amenities and excitement for folks that want to enjoy basketball in 2010.
It's nice that we won't have to keep looking at these animations that, of course, have been on the drawing board for a long, long time, and all the great hard work that everybody has done to get to the point where the Matthew Knight Arena is going to open. The opening day is going to be January 13th against USC, and what a spectacular night that'll be. National television and Oregon on the stage again, not only through football, but into basketball as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity of opening a brand-new arena. It's going to be an exciting night with national TV there, and Coach Altman and his staff are going to prepare for this season, and that is going to be one special night for everybody that wants to be there.
All right, how about some second half analysis?
I'm excited about how we finished the half there with Nate Costa driving the team down the field, and hopefully we'll pick right up from there, get some defensive momentum, and be our typical second half team.
With the hard hits, cooking through the Pac-10, second up our race list, quarterback packing so
the final. South Carolina has beaten the #1 team in the country and the defending national champion. 35-21. Alabama goes down today. Here's our first half highlights brought to you by Oregon Community Credit Union. LaMichael James with 3 first half touchdowns.
Well, LaMichael James got very busy the first half, but so did James Montgomery running north and south, getting to the end zone. And that's what Washington State needed. The ignite, the football team, the sideline, the fans.
Kenyon Varner on a kickoff return. This was a scary moment in the first half. Kenyon was injured on this play. You see, he was blocked right into Kenyon Varner, so he picked up speed right before the hit. You see it right there better. And the force of that collision, Kenyon was out. He's now been up and standing on his own feet. He's at a local hospital undergoing observation. We do not have an update. Hoping to have one for you, mostly just so you know that he's okay. I know that's what you're all concerned about and worried about. Darren Thomas looked very good early, and he went out with an injury as well, Anthony, and that's a big question mark now because doesn't look like he's coming back in the game at all. But, boy, you still have LaMichael James, and You know, when you lose number one, you're certainly losing something. That's the play he was injured on.
Well, you're right. When you lose number one, it hurts your offense. But Nate Costa, we'll see him come in a little bit later on with the highlights. He's doing the same job. He's running the football, controlling the offense. But when you have guys like this, Cliff Harris, who can make plays on the field, get you points on the board, then it's a lot easier for Nate Costa.
The juke he put on number 38, just right down the field, impatient, following the blockers into the end zone. Cliff Harris's 4th touchdown of the year, 3rd returning punts. And then Nate Costa came on, and his first possession did a great job, had a big play in there.
Well, a big play, he threw the football, but then this one, Nate Costa, he got his feet wet, big legs, running down the field, gets a long run, almost got to the end zone, and you thought he hurt himself a little bit, but he came up and they finished the play by getting a touchdown.
Yeah, LaMichael gets in the end zone. That gave Oregon their biggest lead of the game. First half stats, Anthony, brought to you by Bud Light. And, 312 yards of offense, I mean, that's great.
Well,
for Andrew Luck. Time to hand the ball off. Taylor's hit. A couple yards in the third quarter. They'll run the option. Thomas. Nice fake. Into the end zone. Darren Thomas. 6-yard touchdown run. Luck quick to the outside. Luke breaks the tackle and gets the first down. No, the ball's loose. It's motion. Michael James. Touchdown. Guys, and they get to it! Way down the field, intercept! Wide open up the middle, big hole, first down and more! There he goes! LaMichael! A showstopper for LaMichael James! Trivia question is, the only freshman in school history to lead the team in tackling.
I missed too many tackles.
And this kick from Beard is going to be 6 yards deep. That's a very good report for Kenyon Barner after just a massive hit. A weird set of circumstances. Cougars go out to Marquise, and Thomas Jackson pulls him over. First and 10 for Washington State. A lot of pressure this time. They'll run it on first down and pick up 3 yards. Doug's trying to get out of Pullman. Quick throw to the outside. Ducks run pretty well out there. And 3rd down and 7. Trying to get to him over the middle and incomplete. It was right there to be caught. They'll go to the straight punt. Forrest skies the ball. Cliff Harris with a fair catch. He fumbled the ball, and he got back on it. We talked about Doug Judge. We talked about Anthony Newman. How about number 20, John Boyette? 90 tackles last year.
A stud.
Outside here, wide open, is DJ Davis. Makes a couple guys miss and gets the first down.
Pointing to the sideline, grabbing his shoulder, so let's see if he stays in the ball game.
Ducks again quick on the ball here at the 40. Michael James, the tailback. His first carry of the second half, and he gets tripped up right away. Ducks have a bye next week, and then UCLA at home. Malachi Lewis in the game. Costa's going to throw it. Plenty of time. Now he's got to step up and throw. He's got a man right behind him. Nate has the first down.
And when you watch Nate, it looks like Nate's been playing the game, or, has been a starting quarterback for the Ducks. Shows a lot of poise in the pocket, doesn't panic. There's nothing down the field. He's scanning the field, steps up in the pocket, and picks up the first down.
LaMichael with a big push by that offensive line. He's still loose to the 40.
If he gets to that second level untouched, very dangerous.
Throw it on the outside to Tuanay. Tuanay, 30 to the 25.
Give a lot of credit to Scott Frost, the receiver coach. They take pride in blocking downfield.
81, Justin Hoffman also in there blocking. He's in right now on the near side, the low bottom part. There he is. Has not been in a lot. Neither is Malachi Lewis on offense. So Ducks having to go deep today. Plenty of time. Costa's going to roll. He'll just pick up what he can get here. There's a block by LaMichael James. 2nd down, 5. Comes a blitz right up the middle. James tries to get anything and does pick up a couple of yards on what looked like it was going to be a loss. He's going to come out with a little bit of a limp. Costa keeps it, gets away, has the first down and more. 10, 5, touchdown Nate Costa. Extra point is up and good. Here's another look.
It's a good read by Nate Costa. Defensive end was coming down. Nate Costa pulled the football, found the end zone, had enough speed to get to the end zone. He's a warrior, tough kid.
If the Ducks can hold on and win here, they'll know they're in a football game. Anthony.
Well, yeah.
Every kick going this way has not been returned. It's been deep into the end zone. That one heads out.
And when people talk football, they're always talking offense and defense, and they never talk about special teams and how important special teams is.
Feels like the Cougars are a little bit in a must-score situation here. That's incomplete.
But how do you stop number 13, Cliff Harris, from making plays? Well, it's a nice job by Cliff Harris. The crowd was yelling pass interference, but Cliff made a nice play on the ball, got his hands around.
Ducks lead it by 19 here, and there's a 5-yard penalty.
Offside. Defense, number 92. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Which Oregon hasn't really stopped here lately. Receivers finding that open area.
Second down and 5. And they'll run it. And have first down and more.
Well, Mitz is the one running the football right now because Mitz is doing a great job of picking up those extra yards. Plus, he's a bigger back, 230 pounds.
Here come the Ducks. They'll run it right up the middle. This time it's Montgomery. Let's get back onside. Hit in the backfield and dropped. Ducks with 7 defensive backs in there. You count the deep dropping linebackers. Here comes Eddie Pleasant from the outside. Complete.
By the offensive line. Toole felt the pressure, stood in the pocket.
First and 10. Throw it to the outside. And they'll pick up 4 yards on the play. Second down. We'll call it 6. Here comes some pressure. This time they'll run the football. And a great play made by the Grizzly. I think we go with the Grizzly instead of the Polar because he has that stands up, like the Grizzly Bear stands up.
I knew you were going to say something.
Polar Bear is more on the 4s, all 4s all the time. Here's Toole over the middle, incomplete.
Well, Cliff Harris had his hand around the receiver. It was a good call by the official. You can't really see it from that angle, but his hand was looped around.
Defense, number 13. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
First and 10 at the 25. It's been a good drive so far. They'll run it. Nothing doing that time. Second down 10. Cougars are committed now to this spread. You know, the last 2 years they tried to run more of a conventional offense, and they're much better in the spread, Anthony, than they were last year with the conventional offense.
I think everybody's getting to the spread.
The pressure coming. Wide open is down at the 10-yard line. Cliff's with a big limp, and he goes straight to the bench. Wish I could start delivering better news. So he rolled his ankle. And the Grizzly, Brandon Bear, comes in.
Brandon Bear, he's just saying, it's all about me. You can't block me. I mean, he's getting back there so fast, so quick off the ball, unstoppable inside.
Out on Marquise Wilson on the far side. Toole looking towards him, going to throw it to him. Caught! Touchdown, Cougars!
That was a great throw and catch by Jeff Toole. It's a great catch right here, knowing you're about to get hit.
Blackledge holds on.
Showing no fear.
Low snap. They're going to have to try to get the 2. Now they're looking to throw it. And going down back there, so they won't get the point, so they still trail by 13. He rolls his left ankle right here. That's it right there. Ouch. And so he has come off hobbling. We'll see whether or not he'll be able to return when Oregon goes back on offense. Here's Huff taking it at the 6-yard line. Big hole up the middle for Huff. Can Huff get outside? Flags come out. There are flags all over the field. 4 of them on the field. This one's coming back.
Return. Holding. Number 20 of the return team. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
There he is right there. You see in the back. Yeah, that's on 19 carries too, Anthony. Came into the game averaging 8 yards a carry, and today it's just about 3. And here goes LaMichael. Can he get the corner? Right on cue, Anthony. LaMichael has to cut it back. He fumbles the football, and Washington State has it.
Hits the corner. Great blocking downfield. Now there's a foot race. Now they have an angle on him, and this time, as soon as he cuts back, it's a nice job.
Boy, now they're in it. Now watch these stands fill up. And the Ducks have 20 minutes to try to survive, 19 more specifically. They'll run it on first down. Pick up a couple of yards. And now they have to use a timeout to prevent the delay of game. Some nervous Duck fans down there, Anthony. Ducks need to get a turnover at some point here to try to force the issue. Montgomery gets outside. Upended, but not after he gets a first down. They'll run it again. Run it again. And they'll get just short of the 50-yard line. They'll set up a 3rd and a yard. Ducks trying to hang on here. It's a low snap, but they get the first down anyway.
Creating a big enough hole for Miss to get through to pick up the first down. Not a huge hole, but big enough to get the first down.
They're moving the football. Looking for a home run ball, maybe. Throws it over the middle. And almost intercepted and almost caught by Marquise Wilson. But
Casey Matthews had a chance to intercept that ball, at least to knock it down. He just missed it.
Good throw. Right on the money.
I think Marquise Wilson lost his concentration.
Ducks show a blitz, so Toole changes the play. They're going for the home run ball. And it's caught.
I mean, right on the money. Outside and away from the defender. Scott Grady was in coverage. A little separation right there, right at the end.
With 51 seconds to go in the third quarter, the touchdown will pull them to within 6. And with Oregon with Kenyon Barner and Darren Thomas out. There's the throw. Intercepted by Matthews. Matthews goes down at the 9-yard line. They finally get the turnover.
Trying to get inside. Jeff Toole didn't see Casey Matthews. It's a great job by Casey Matthews. Sitting back, reading the quarterback's eyes, making plays. Give the ball back to LaMichael James.
After that last run, he's got 106 yards in the game, so things can change quickly if you're LaMichael James. Costa keeps this one. It's hit immediately. 2nd down and 9. Big defensive series here for the Cougars. And that's going to end the third quarter. The Ducks will start out 2nd down and 9. Here is the first play of the fourth quarter. They'll give it to LaMichael James. Nowhere to go. They were 3rd from the bottom in all of college football against the run.
Yeah.
Costa going to roll. And look. Throws it. Caught, and a first down by Paulson. And he's taken down across the 25.
And be that target. Big target that Nate Costa can find down the field.
Ducks are 6 of 11 on 3rd downs now. Still waiting for LaMichael to pop one. Costa going to roll. Throws it to Tuanei, and he can't come up.
At the same time, you want Nate Costa to throw a catchable ball. If the ball hits you in the hands, you should catch that.
2nd down, 10. Here's screen. Here's Mail. Mail gets past one guy, has the first down, and still twists and turns like a battling top four. Sorry.
Yeah, going back to the play, Joe, that they haven't stopped. The wide receiver screen. They call it the college screen. Washington State hasn't stopped that yet, so Oregon's going to come back to that. And now you got a guy sitting on the field.
I mean, look at him. I mean, he walked back to the line, and then he just sat down. 1st and 10. James turns it up, puts his head down, and gets turned back at the line of scrimmage. Throw it to the outside to Huff. Huff just runs right into the back of his own blocker and out of bounds for a 3-yard pickup. Big play here, Anthony. Another 3rd down. Over the middle. Caught by Mail. He has the first down and a conversion again.
Nice job by the receivers finding that open spot. Caught Washington State in a zone coverage.
Ball's at the 42 now. It's been a good drive. Ducks started from back inside their own 10. There goes LaMichael. The head of steam. Second down 2. Here comes a big rush. Here's Mail. Mail with room. Mail has one man to beat. Cuts him 10-5. Touchdown, Jeff Mail.
Again, Joe, blocking downfield. Another screen. Keep throwing the ball to Jeffrey Mail on the screen because they can't tackle him right now fast enough to get in the end zone. Nice job.
Rob Beard on for the extra point. His kick is up, and it is good. Will be taken at the goal line. Winston. 0 fourth quarter points allowed this year. There's a big hit. Well, listen to it. He's been running guys in and out the whole game.
Yes, they
have.
have.
A lot of guys that are pretty fresh right now. It's second down and 12. Low snap. Out into the flat. Diving forward. Pressure coming this time. Out into the flat. Open. First down.
Make sure he goes down.
Gino Simone. Been waiting all game to say his name.
Gino?
Ball's in the 31. We'll go ahead and run it. Not a lot of room there. And
Offside. Defense, number 88. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay, first down.
Brandon Baird lined up in a neutral zone, looked like. But look at the pursuit of the defense. And Casey Matthews, if you can't tell me he doesn't run sideline to sideline as a linebacker at 245 pounds.
First and 5. The 36. They'll run it. Starting to see the Duck linebackers and the fresh second down 5. Toole going to throw it out in the flat. Now he's going to have to scramble. He gets some yardage, maybe a yard. He gets past the line of scrimmage. Third down and 4. Cougars letting lots of time go off here. They go in no huddle, but I wouldn't call it a hurry up.
No. They have to go a lot faster than this.
See if they go out in the flat here. Low snap again. Toole's got time, though. Delivers over the middle for the first down. Nowhere to go on that one.
They got to block the Grizzly, though. If you can't block the Grizzly, you don't block him. I don't care how fresh you are. You're not getting anything.
I just have that picture in mind. Remember we watched Grizzly Adams growing up? And that giant Grizzly would stand up.
That was a big Grizzly.
Arms in the air. See, polar bears don't really do that, right?
No,
they just roll around on the ice.
I guess not. I haven't came across a polar bear.
Second down 14. The blitz coming from the outside. Plenty of time. Taking this one up high. Knocked away. Boyette got over there.
Scott Grady's getting his feet wet, getting a lot of time. Nice job, but Boyette going for the football.
This one's 3rd and 14. Only one man in a down stance. It's Brandon Bear. Here comes Brandon. Big pressure coming. They throw it short. And does he make the catch or not? Then a flag comes out. They're going to call pass interference on Oregon. They're going to get the first down. I'm not sure if it was complete or not. They never did signal whether it was a completion. This is just a wobbling duck who came back on the ball.
And that's pass interference on Scott Grady.
It's hard to say whether his foot was in bounds or not on that play. I mean, I think he's out of bounds, Anthony.
Defense. Penalty is declined. Offense take the result of the play. First down.
You know, I'm not sure if he's in bounds, and I'm also not sure whether Oregon would challenge it because it's about an 8-yard difference. But his foot is out of bounds.
He's out of bounds.
And they run the play, so there's no review of that play. They'll run it here. Nothing doing.
Need to hurry up offense faster than they're going right now.
Good protection. Now it breaks down, and right when I say good protection, Spencer Pasinger busts right through the middle.
Pasinger just broke right through. Really, no one blocked him. John Boyette, the free safety, is playing about 30 yards back.
Pressure coming. They throw the short screen, and that's going to go nowhere. And here on 4th down, I think you can go ahead and go for it.
Not allowing the Cougars to get a first down.
Cougars are taking a lot of time, and the clock's just ticking away. Now they send the punt team out.
Yeah, that's poor management right there. Poor time management right there.
I think it's just a concession too, Anthony. I mean,
the crowd is going.
Unless you're going to run a fake here, Oregon's going to use a timeout. Hey, folks, this is something you got to get involved in. The Duck is in the 2010 Capital One Mascot Challenge Finals. Each week, the Duck needs your help to win a head-to-head matchup against another mascot around the country. Fans can vote by visiting CapitalOneBowl.com or texting DUCK to 69866. We'll have that for you here in a minute. Here's the 4th down play. Toole running around. Throws it short. That's not going to get anything done. Nate Costas come in for Darren Thomas today, who came out with, it looks like, a right shoulder injury. And Nate's come in and done a great job, Anthony.
It's like he's been there forever. He understands the offense. Great general of the game. The players believe in Nate Costa. I mean, he was fighting for that starting spot during fall camp. And they don't really, they miss a lot, but yet they don't miss a whole lot. You have to also look at the supporting cast. Throwing the ball to guys like number 23, Jeff Mayo.
His numbers are off the charts. 12 of 14, 142. He's got 83 yards on the ground as well. There's Michael looking for a hole outside. Gets to the corner. And Michael turns the corner, puts his head down, and goes down hard.
And that time, he protected the football. I'm going to make somebody pay. And it was number 10.
See if they do the same thing going the other way. He's got over 200 all-purpose with those 87 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns again on the day. Those all came in the first half. It's Malachi Lewis in motion. Costa's going to throw it. Looking down the middle. Complete. Lewis with it, coming here today and has played lights out. He's a leading candidate for player of the game here on 2nd and a half a yard. Comes the blitz. Nate just keeps it and gets the first down, I think. Ducks are averaging 9 yards a play, Anthony, which is fantastic. 1st and 10. LaMichael almost fumbles it. And now he does. The flag is down. The Cougars have it. I think it's on the Ducks.
I think it's holding on the Ducks.
Tripping. Offense, number 77. Penalty is declined. First down.
You know, that every single possession there seems to be something that is not good, whether it's an injury or, we had the Kenyon Barner at the hospital. The update is that he's in stable condition. Is fine. He's good. Their outlook is good for him. So I was talking about the Capital One Challenge. Folks, Pete the Miner from UTEP beat the Duck last week because you have to go to CapitalOneBowl.com and vote or text DUCK to 69866. You cannot let Pete the Miner from UTEP beat the Duck. The Duck's a superstar lately. This one's knocked out of the air. I mean, the Duck's on the Flow TV commercial. He's on the ESPN Game Day commercial. He's got his own stuff on Facebook. I mean, the guy's an absolute superstar, and he got beat by Pete the Miner.
Who was Pete the Miner?
He's their mascot at UTEP. He's got that giant head. He runs around with a little pick. So go to CapitalOneBowl.com. Vote for the Duck. If you can get the Duck to the victory, we get $15,000 for the Duck and the cheerleaders to travel around the country. Here's a stop on 3rd and short.
I know one thing. The Duck is in better shape than any other mascot around. I know that.
Doing lots of push-ups. Well, the Cougars today, Anthony, I think you take your hat off to them. Not only can the Duck do push-ups, he can also lift the girls up in the air.
That's what it said.
Look at that. Little assist there.
The Duck's a stud.
Fans like that. Pressure from the outside. Knocked away.
Coming off the corner for a blitz. Still had to beat the blocker to get the sack.
One final break to get in here. We'll take it and be back after this.
Now's the time to be bold, to explore, to evolve. This is who you are. Unconventional, exceptional. Own it. Be proud of it. Be open to adventure. So go ahead, create, contribute, learn, belong. This is real. This is now. This is how you change everything. This is the University of Oregon.
Welcome back, everyone. There's a good sign. Kenyon Varner's dad is back here at the stadium talking to the Oregon coaches. He's talking to Gary Campbell there. And next to Dr. Greg Skaggs there on his right, the Oregon team physician. And then in the near ground, Jeff Hawkins, who's got his back turned to you, listening to Mr. Varner talk about his son and whether he's okay. Oregon's going to go ahead and take a knee here for a couple of plays and then get out of Pullman after the Cougars played what I thought was one of the best games they've played in 3 years, Anthony. They played hard. They moved the football. They had, looking at the numbers right now, 336 yards of offense. They ran 76 plays. But it's still a 20-point win, and I know Oregon fans are going to not feel great about it.
No, but you know, these type of games you're going to have. I mean, you can't play every game perfect. You got to find a way to win these football games. And
yeah, let's not forget the kind of, attrition they went through in the game and the numbers of injuries and what they had to fight through. And what I would say is look at all the great stuff. Look at how Nate Costa came in and played. Look how fresh the defensive line did. Look how Brandon Bear played today.
And look at the fourth quarter of the defense for the Ducks, how they picked it up, played a lot faster than Washington State.
And again, they did not allow a point in the fourth quarter. The Oregon defense still keeping that up through 6 games. So a lot to like about this game. Of course, during the week, that young man's health will be a big topic of conversation out there in the blogosphere world, if you will. Hopefully Darren's okay. He's got a big smile on his face, so hopefully he's going to be just fine. Again, there's a bye week this week, and then Oregon against UCLA at home. UCLA getting blown out by Cal today. And the final score here in Pullman, 43-23. Might have been a little agonizing for you all to watch it, but focus on the result. It's all about the results. Oregon still undefeated and likely going to move up to number 2 in the nation this week.
And he ran the football as well with his big power, 210-pound running back, but we call him a running back playing quarterback. Nice job by Nate Costa.
Well, the Ducks happy today. He didn't have to do quite as many push-ups as maybe he thought he was going to do, but he's still got to feel good about what happened here today.